Oh, you're sick? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, totally fine. I mean, people get sick. It's normal. You don't sound that sick, though. Sorry, that was stupid. Ignore that. So you're not coming in today, right? Okay, I'll just tell them that you called out. I already know who's covering your shift. They always put me there when you're gone. Not that I mind, it's just quieter. Too quiet. You know how the office gets when you're not here? The lights feel harsher. The typing sounds louder. Everyone suddenly talks too much. It's distracting. You usually keep things balanced. Are you taking tomorrow off too? No, don't answer that. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I'm only asking. I can bring you anything. Soup? Medicine? Or that tea you pretend you don't like, but always finish. I pass your street on the way home anyway. Not that I was planning to stop, I know the route. You should rest. That's what sick people do. They stay in bed. They don't check emails. They don't text coworkers. And they especially don't talk to other people from work. I'll keep an eye on things here. I'll make sure no one touches your desk. I'll move your mug so it doesn't get dusty. I'll even tell them you're really not feeling well. They don't need details. I don't like when people know too much about you. Sorry, I know that sounded weird. I just mean privacy. You know, yesterday you coughed. Just once. I noticed it right away. I thought about asking if you were okay, but you smiled, so I figured you didn't want attention. You never like being fussed over. But that's okay. That's fine, I can fuss quietly. Make sure you're drinking water, okay? And if your fever gets worse, you should tell someone. Someone responsible. Someone who already knows your schedule. You know, I'm kind of upset that you're not coming in today. But I'm not selfish enough to say you should stay. I mean, you're sick. I want you better. But God, can you blame me? You're the only reason why I want to come to work. That may sound creepy, but I swear I don't mean it in a bad way. I guess I just mean that you're the only person I can stand here. But when you come back, I'll know you're better the moment you walk in. I always do. It's strange. I know. But when you're not here, time doesn't move right. I kept checking the clock today like it was going to explain something to me. Like eventually it would say, oh, by the way, they're okay now. It never did. Clocks are useless without context. You're the context. I stayed late. I didn't need to, there wasn't much work left. But leaving felt wrong, like abandoning a post. That sounds dramatic, I know, but habits form when you care long enough. I even reorganized our files. Not the important ones, just the messy folder you never finished cleaning. I know exactly where everything went. That surprised me at first. Then it didn't. I hope you ate something. You did, right? When you get sick, you forget meals. You tell yourself you'll eat later and then later turns into night. That's not good for you. You need fuel to heal. I thought about texting again. I didn't. I promised myself I wouldn't have her. But it was hard. And there's a difference between hovering and making sure something doesn't fall. Did you know your screen light reflects off your window at night? Not brightly. Only enough to tell when you're awake. I only noticed because... well, never mind. That's not important. What's important is that you rest. Tomorrow's going to be quieter here. They already adjusted the schedule. Someone joked that you better not be faking it. I didn't laugh. I don't like jokes about you. They apologized. I think people can tell when something matters to someone. And if you don't come in tomorrow, that's okay. I'll still keep things steady. I'll make sure nothing changes too much. I don't want you feeling like you missed anything. I don't want you to feel replaceable. I'll even bring your mug home if you're out another day. Wash it properly. They never clean it right. I notice residue. I wonder if you realize how much of you exists in places you're not. Your chair still chefs when no one's there. Your name still gets said in conversations you're not part of. And your absence still rearranges the room. You don't disappear easily. I like that about you. I know this sounds like a confession. I get it. But I just want you to know that you're really appreciated here. By me, by many people. I want you to be okay. I want to make sure that you're better. Maybe I should come home with you. Too much, I know. You should get some sleep. Real sleep. Not the half-awake kind where your thoughts keep looping. If you need to hear a voice, just imagine mine. I'm very good at staying consistent. Tomorrow will come. You just have to be patient. But you're always patient. That's another thing I love about you. And don't worry, tomorrow I'll be here. Not that you were worried. I just wanted you to know. Like, reassurance. Yeah. I'll be right where I'm supposed to be. Waiting.